talk about how you kind of built some trust and figured out kind of some of the newer, when you got back into coaching, catching had changed a lot. So talk about kind of adapting to all of that.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that helped me, there's this line in a movie that it talks about Kurt Warner's story. I can't remember the name of the movie, but anyway, It talks about the head coach pulls him up on top of this roof and he says, hey, the one thing why we love what you're doing out here is it's you've taken some time away from the game and it's given you perspective. And I thought that really hit home to me when I saw that in the movie, because that's really how I felt about getting back into coaching. I feel that being away gave me a really good perspective, because I think there's a lot of times where coaches, if they just go from coaching baseball and professionally just right into coaching, sometimes they'll carry along like their beliefs and what worked for them, rather than kind of looking at the big picture and seeing like the athlete as a whole and thinking, hey, I don't know anything. Like, let's just try to get this guy better, whatever means it takes. So I think it really gave me perspective on the game, and a position where I had to seek out advice from others, because I really didn't know anything at that point, because the game had changed so much from the catching perspective. And so I got with Jerry Weinstein, who was a mentor of mine. I played for Jerry. He's been an incredible resource for me. He brought me out to CatcherCon. I met some really cool people: Zan Barksdale, Tanner Swanson, Ryan Sanko, Craig Driver. The list goes on in the catching community. And so it was really cool to be able to pick those guys' brains and hear different philosophies and listen to them talk and hear their philosophies on blocking and receiving and one knee stuff. But really go into it with an open mind rather than a closed mind. I think in today's game, we see a lot of that. I think the games evolve and we have to keep an open mind to some perspective. So for me, I just kind of like put everything that I learned from those guys kind of down on a piece of paper and wrote all these notes out, and then kind of like looked for a system. Like, what's the best that I feel at that point is the best to really develop catchers. And it came down to kind of taking a little bit from everybody.
If you enjoyed that, be sure to like and subscribe. We'll have a new episode for you every single Tuesday here on our YouTube channel and wherever you listen to podcasts.